May. Video going out at 8:52 in the morning, so pre-market open, and as usual looking at November UK wheat charts. That is 2014, and we've got that in front of us at the present moment, and you can see that we had that big fall last week. We've done some backfill here, consolidation over the last 5 days, just below the breakout low here at 150. This was a line in the sand last taken low here of August last year, tested it in September, broke through it in January, quickly came back up through, gap through it in March, and then obviously we had this pattern here where we're looking for the Elliott weight count to get us up to 168 during May and June. Obviously this is now broken down. We've seen the market gap down through this gap here in the middle of May. We've come down to gap fill here from March of last year. This now is filled. We've spent 3 or 4 days. We could have broken up below the breakout here 150, but unfortunately last night's close now has broken that line. So where we're looking for now, we're looking for a test of the all-time low, February's low of 142. Obviously, we've left this big gap above here, which will get filled sometime, over the next few months, next year. But when, I can't say at the present moment. We've broken the 60-day moving average, which has been crucial over the last year, and we've had a 5 and a 20 crossing that 60-day as well, giving us system. It's actually dried up at the present moment, and also what was the other thing at that? The volume, and that was the main point at the present moment. And also, that we've come a long way from the mean average of the 60-day moving average, same as we were here. You can see that we were nearly £14 a tonne. At the moment we're 156. We're £10 a tonne. So we could go, if history repeats itself, we could go another £4 before we become oversold. But there will be a bounce, because obviously the market has to go back up to come back to its mean, or we have to go sideways to backfill. The two have to come sort of align in together. But at the moment, obviously, we're not seeing that. So I would expect to see, a test here, go down to test this 142. Reverse signal backing up, go back up. I'm looking for a big green closing candle above the 5-day moving average to give me that signal. Seen here last February, you can see that first day of February where we had that big green candle there. If I see that, then obviously I'll put out on Twitter or next week's report that we should then see a run up to fill this gap. Looking on the American market here, you can see here quite clearly that they at the moment haven't broken through properly with the moving averages on the 60-day here. You can see that they've got an increase in volume, so that is negative. But they are at a sort of line in the sand here at 690 at the present moment. Hasn't broken through, hasn't broken up, so it's sort of testing that at the moment, and that's will probably hold the UK wheat market. But obviously if we see that break tonight and we break through the 680 level, then I think unfortunately we could see further downside. So this is probably crucial to give us a key on that new crop on the UK wheat market as well. Just finally then looking at oilseed rape. Oilseed rape, as you can see here by the angle of this 60-day moving average, was just going sideways now. We had this break up, we hit 385, we've come down and tested 355, we've got a range. That's basically what we're in at the moment. We've had February, March, April, May, 4-month range, and we're back in the middle of it. So a clear break above the recent high will give us an indication going up, or clear break low here will give us an indication going down. Just going to look on a website here. Just use this as an indication of, you can see here, this is the US wheat market, and you can see here there's today's opinion is only 24% sell on the US wheat market, and last week's was 16%, whereas you can see here, just have a look, It'll come up. You can see how different it is with the UK with 64%. So you can see that American market at the moment has not really sort of got into that sell mode, because obviously it's just testing that resistance. So obviously, unfortunately, we seem to have broken that upwards trend we were looking for on the UK wheat market. And we've just got to wait for it to show us its hand now. If it wants to go down and test that low here, the previous low 142, that's what it'll do, unfortunately, and then we'll take our signals from there, and I'll put an update this time next week. And thanks for watching.